everyone, welcome or welcome back. गाड़ी की आवाज़ आ रही है like इसी टाइम पर. Wow. It's okay. So hi, hello everyone. Welcome or welcome back. मुझे लगा कोई आ रहा है भाई, मैं नहीं कर पाती इंट्रो और मैं डरती भी इतनी हूँ. It's okay. Okay, it's okay. So hi, hello everyone. Welcome or welcome back to yet another study with me after honestly a long time. I know that study with me नहीं बना रही थी मैं, but I'm doing it because आज I really don't have any sort of videos to upload. Like मेरे पास कोई वीडियो नहीं है, ठीक है. और ना मैंने सुबह से कुछ शूट कर रखा है बिकॉज लाइक येस्टरडे आई वेंट फॉर बैंक. मेरा पूरा दिन, उससे पहले वाला जो एग्जाम दे के आई थी उस दिन भी मेरा वेस्ट हुआ. और आज लाइक अभी मैं पढ़ने बैठी हूँ बिकॉज मेरा पूरा देखो आई डोंट नो व्हाई बट आई गॉट फीवर. बहुत गंदा फीवर आ रखा है. सो इट्स लाइक आई कैन नॉट डू एनीथिंग. तो आई वाज लाइक आई डोंट वांट टू वेस्ट माय टाइम, लेट्स डू दिस बिकॉज ऑफ दिस आई विल एटलीस्ट फील अ लिटिल प्रोडक्टिव. समझ रहे हो आप? आई डोंट नो यू आर गेटिंग इट और नो. बट या ऐसा रहता है कि कोई साथ में पढ़ रहा है, जो आप साथ में नहीं पढ़ रहे हो पर मुझे लगता है कि आप साथ में पढ़ रहे हो, तो मैं ऐसे थोड़ा प्रोडक्टिविटी में इंक्रीज होगा. एंड ऑल्सो आई एम जेन्युइनली स्टार्टिंग नाउ एंड आई एम फीलिंग सो, बट इट्स ओके. ऑनेस्टली माई वन ऑफ माई वीकेस्ट सब्जेक्ट इज सब्जेक्ट लाइक इन प्रोज पोएट्री ड्रामा. मुझे ड्रामा बहुत गंदा लगता है, सो आई वांट टू रीड ड्रामा. या what are we going to do is I want to read complete book but practically not possible in this video. So I'll be reading act 4. act 3 यार, मतलब act 3 मैंने पढ़ा है but still not अभी पढ़ा है but last time मेरी preparation में. but I want to read act 4 because I've never read act 4 अच्छे से. so let us focus on that. and मेरी आवाज़ भी थोड़ी लो है, प्लस मैं शक्ल भी थोड़ी ये सूजी से पता नहीं, मुझे नज़र लगी है यार बहुत जल्दी. अब मैं क्या करूँ, मुझे ऐसे नज़र उतारते पता वो करना पड़ेगा शायद. बट वाओ देखो, आई एम डूइंग माय सेल्फ प्रशंसा ऑल्सो. इट्स ओके, नेवर माइंड गाइस. लेट्स स्टार्ट विद एक्ट 4 सीन 1 व्हिच इज अ हाउस इन रोम. एंटर ऑक्टेवियस, सॉरी एंथनी ऑक्टेवियस लेपिडस. सो enough guys, stop listening to my yup. put your volumes down and start studying because you have boards. समझ लो तो पढ़ लो. अगर आपको नहीं स्टडी विद मी टाइप नहीं पढ़ना है तो बंद कर दो भाई वीडियो, जाके पढ़ लो. देयर इज नो नेसेसिटी ऑफ यू हैव टू वॉच दिस वीडियो बिकॉज बोर्ड है भाई. इट्स ओके, डोंट वॉच इट. ओके, बट आई एम डूइंग दिस एंड आई एम अपलोडिंग दिस बिकॉज मेरे को क्या कहते हैं वो, मुझे हो नहीं रहा है बिकॉज वो बुखार आ रखा है एंड ऑल दैट एंड आई एम नॉट फीलिंग प्रोडक्टिव ऑल्सो. So at least by this I'll feel a little productive and I'll feel I'm studying with someone, and that helps me a lot. If it is helping you, you can do it the same way as how I am doing. You just put a video and put your volume down and study with me as how I am doing. Getting it? So yeah, start studying now. And by the way, wishing you a very happy Roza Mubarak because this video is going today. आज है पहली रोज़ा एंड मेरी बहन भी लाइक वन माई सिस्टर इज रोज़ा आज. So yeah. So yeah, I have never done it. Like I have done once, but I cannot do it. It's but yeah, whoever does it, a huge respect from my side. Enough. Let's start. Anthony, as many as mentioned in this list, must then be put to death. Their names are marked down for execution. Octavius, your brother too must be put to death. Do you agree to this, Lepidus? Lepidus, I agree. Octavius, mark him down, Antony. Lepidus, but on condition that Octavius, who is your sister's son, must mark Antony must also shall die. Antony, he will also die. See, I prick down his name and thus condemn him death. But Lepidus, you go to the Caesar's house and bring his will here. Then decide how to reduce the amount to be paid in the legacy. Lepidus, shall I find you here when I written Octavius here, either here or at the capital? Okay, either in the Caesar's house or at the capital will be meeting. Okay. Antony, he's an insignificant man deserving no consideration. He is fit to be sent on odd jobs. Is it proper that he should be one of the 3 persons to govern the world when we have divided India into 3? No. That's what, like, as per him, it should not be given for him. Okay. Now Octavius says, a short time ago you thought him worthy enough to have a share with us in the division of the world, and you asked his opinion as who should be condemned to death when we framed our fatal list, who must die or banished. Octavius. Now, so now Antony is saying this to Octavius. Octavius, I have lived long. 1 second. ये मेरी बहन है और मेरे को घर में भी वो बुलाते हैं. 1 second. So now Octavius says, I have lived longer than you, and though we confer these honors on this man in order to relieve ourselves of various burdens of blame, he will merely carry those honors just as a donkey carries a lot of load, and will in the same way groan and perspire under the burden of responsibilities, either being led or driven in the manner. We direct his steps, and when he has carried out the valuable task imposed by him by us, we shall reveal him to the responsibilities and send him off to wander about at will, like that donkey who freed of its burden wanders, shaking his ears to gaze on the common lands. Octavius, you may do not will in this matter, but he is a brave soldier who has given a good account for himself. It's my sister, guys. You know, I say joint family struggles. This is what I mean. Go, you go in that room. Go and play outside. Go outside and play. Outside. Go. बाहर जाओ, बाहर. She knows Hindi, okay? My friend is calling me. Okay, my friend is calling me, but I'm not gonna pick her call now because I'm shooting a study with me. Okay, bye bye. Okay, my friend is calling me now, but I'm not gonna pick. Bye. Bye bye. मेरी बहन है भाई, वो छोटी है, ठीक है, मतलब she's not like 3 साल छोटी है वो, but ठीक है. Also my friend is calling me. I could not pick her call. I'll call her after the, ठीक है. Never mind. Okay, you may do your will in this matter, but he is a brave soldier who has given a good account of himself. Antony. Octavius, my horse too is brave and has given a good account of himself, and it is for that reason that I should arrange a plentiful supply of food for him. My horse is a creature whom I train to fight, to turn in whatever direction I wish to, run straight, his physical movements being controlled by me, and in some measure Lepidus too is such a creature and nothing more. Lepidus must also be taught and trained and ordered to carry out certain tasks. If he is to be of any use, he is devoid of true spirit. He is satisfied with cast away fragment things which have been thrown as worthless, and with imitating. भैया अगेन शी इज कॉलिंग. पता नहीं कुछ इंपॉर्टेंट होगा यार, क्या ये एग्जाम के लिए पूछेगी वो, मुझे पता है, तो कुछ एग्जाम का ही कुछ होगा. आई विल कॉल हर आफ्टरवर्ड्स, ठीक है. फ्रैगमेंट्स things which have been thrown away as worthless, and with imitating the manners of others, and these when discarded and rendered stale by long use are to him as a new fashion. Do not talk of him except as a mere tool. And now, Octavius, listen to important matters. Brutus and Cassius are raising armies. Therefore, let our troops be united. Let us make the best friends and make the most of our resources. And let us immediately go and discuss how hidden unknown things may be disclosed to the public, and obvious dangers can be easily encountered. Octavius, let us do so, because we are tied to a post and encircled by many enemies, and there are many of our enemies who smile at us, but whom I am afraid have countless dangerous intentions towards us. Now it's Act 4, Scene 1. It says, wow, it's okay. Brutus, stand ho. Lucius, give the password. Stand ho. Brutus, what is it? Lucius, is Cassius near? Is Cassius है भाई कहीं पे? Near में. समीप in the sense near in Canada, by the way. Huh, he is quite near, and Pindarus has come to greet you with good wishes from his master, Brutus. He has sent me good wishes. Your master, Pindarus, has given him a good reason to wish that certain things which we had done should not have been done. He has done them either because there is a change in his feelings towards me, or because of the advice of bad subordinates. But if he is quite near, I shall demand and receive a satisfactory explanation from him. Pinaris, I have no doubt that my master will appear to you, as he really is a man full of proper feelings and honorable motives. Brutus, I do not suspect his actions or motives. Lucius, I want. Then turning to Lucius, and he turned to Lucius and said, I want you to have a word with you. Tell me how Cassius received you. Let me know this, that all uncertainty may be removed from my mind. Lucius, he received me with enough good courtesy and respect, but not with those friendly and with that frank and friendly conversations as he used to employ in past. Brutus, you have described a warm friend who is in a process of becoming cold. When a friend's love begins to decline and diminish, or he employs forced formalities, there are no artificial displays from those who are simple and sincere in their friendship, but insincere men are like those horses which are eager at the first and which make a brave show of their high spirit, giving promises of great speed and endurance, but which when they should be prepared to be spurred to their utmost efforts, let their arched necks fall and collapse on being put to the test, thus proving to be worthless creature. Is his army advancing, Lucius? They propose to camp in Sardis tonight. The greater part, the main body of the cavalry have come with Cassius and are here. पढ़ना नहीं हो रहा मुझसे. Brutus, he has arrived. March gently to meet him. Cassius, stand ho. Brutus, stand ho. Speak the word. First soldier stand, second soldier stand, third soldier stand. Cassius, most noble brother, you have done a wrong to me. Brutus, I leave it to you, O gods, to judge my actions. I do not do any wrong even to my enemies, and if that be so, how is it possible for me to do wrong to my brother? Cassius, Brutus, this calm bearing of your covers the wrong that you do. Cassius, be calm. Give expression to your grievance in a quiet manner. I understand your very well nature. Let us not fight in the presence of both our armies, which ought not be allowed to see anything except love between us. Give an order to the troops to move away. Then, in my tent, Cassius, state your grievance, and I will listen to you. Cassius, Pindarus asked our commanders to lead the troops under their command away from this ground. Brutus, Lucius, you do the same, and let no man Lucius, and let no man enter our tent until we both have finished our discussion. Let Lucius and Titanius stand and guard us. कौन भाई? Lucius and Titanius. अच्छा ठीक है. Lucius and Titanius. पर जो हमारा केस है इसलिए किसको बोला जाता है? पिंडारस. Act 4, Scene 3. Cassius, that you have done me a wrong shows itself in that you have condemned and disgraced Lucius Pella for taking bribes here from the people of Sardis in this contest. My letters written in defense of Lucius Pella, as I knew to be honorable, diminished of guys, she wanted to hug me, so she did like I hug you. I'm so sorry guys, I'm so sorry. My this sister is so sweet. She's very sweet. But yeah, let's get back to study. Okay, where I was. Pindarus asked your commanders to lead our troops under their command away from the ground. Lucius, you do the same, and let no one. Cassius. Okay, Cassius. That you have done me a wrong shows itself in that you have condemned and disgraced Lucius Pella for taking the bribes here from the people of Sardis. In this contest, my letter written in defense of Lucius Pella, as I knew to be honorable, or demonstrate of Brutus. You did a wrong to yourself by having written in defense of such a man, Cassius. At such a time as this, it is not proper that every tribal offense should be condemned on? Brutus, let me tell you, Cassius, that you yourself stand accused of having a hand in taking bribes and of selling offices by accepting money from person devoid of merit. Cassius, do you accuse me of taking bribes? You know that you are Brutus who speaks in this insulting manner, or I swear by gods that you should never leave to utter any more words. Brutus, the name of Cassius converts corruption into honor, hence chastisement does not show itself. Cassius, do not talk of punishment. Brutus, remember the month of March and remember the Ides of March. By the way, Ides of March is 15th of March and 15th of March. I am honestly born on Ides of March. समझ लो आप, ठीक है? So this is, I really remember Ides of March and my friends remember Ides of March की शानी का बर्थडे है ऐसा. So it's very ऐसे क्विक. मैंने आपको भी बता दिया कि ऐसे कल ही एग्जाम है यार, क्या ही यूज होगा इसका, बट ठीक है. Remember the month of March and the Ides of March. Did not the great Julius Caesar die for the sake of justice? Not one of those who stabbed him was such a villain as to do so for any other reason other than the cause of justice. Is it possible that one of us who killed the foremost man in this whole world for the very reason that he let robbers go unpunished, shall we now pollute our hands by accepting disgraceful bribes and selling the high offices of honor that it is in our power to give away for so much rubbish as can be held in our hands? I would rather be a dog and bark at the moon than to be a Roman with such low character. Cassius says this now. Brutus, do not bark at me, harass me. I can not tolerate it. In trying to limit my freedom of action, you forgot you you are to restrict my freedom. I am a soldier, longer experience in military matters and abler than yourself to decide who should be appointed to different offices and on what terms. Brutus, nonsense! You are certainly not Cassius. Okay? Cassius, I am Cassius. I am. Brutus, I say you are not. But कैसे conversation चल रही है यहाँ पे? Cassius, press me no further, otherwise I shall lose all my control over myself. Keep in mind what is good for you and not to provoke me any further. Brutus, away, you worthless fellow. Is it possible? Is it possible? Brutus, listen to me, for I must speak. Do you think that I must submit to your quick temper? Do you think I shall be scared when a madman like you glares at me? Asa, look. Yeah. Yes. Oh, yeah, gods, must I bear all these insulting remarks? Brutus, not only these, but more. Worry yourself till your proud heart breaks. Go and show your slaves how ill-tempered and how ill-tempered you are, and make them slaves. Tremble in fear of your anger. Must I give it? Must I study your behavior? Must I stand? क्यों लगा रही है भैया बार-बार फोन? I'll just message her, I'll call you later. कैसे बताते हैं यार, मुझे नहीं पता है, बट ठीक है, चलो गया. हाँ. Must I stand up and bow low before your irritable anger? By the gods, you shall swallow the poison of your mood, even if you burst with it, because from now onwards I will treat you as an object of amusement. Yes, as an object of my ridicule. When you are in this irritable state of mind, as ready as wasp to sting. Cassius, have matters come to such a pass? Brutus, you claim to be a better soldier. Let this be proved so. Cassius कहते मैंने कब कहा मैं बेटर सोल्जर हूँ? देखो, it is for you to prove your boast true, and it shall greatly please me. So far as I am concerned, I shall be glad to take lessons from noble men. Cassius, you do me injustice in every way. You do me injustice, Brutus. I call myself a more experienced soldier, not a better soldier. Did I call myself a better soldier? Brutus, if you do, I do not care about it a bit. Cassius, when Caesar was alive, he would not even have dared to provoke anger me. Brutus, be calm. Brutus says this. Be calm. You would have never dared to provoke him thus. Cassius, like, टीवी ऑन रखा था, टीवी चली गई है, ठीक है, never mind. Cassius, You say I would not have dared to do so, Brutus. No. What, I would not have dared to provoke him? For the sake of your life, you would have never dared to provoke him. Cassius, do not take advantage for my love for you, that I may do a deed which I may not feel sorry later on, which I may have to feel sorry later on. So, yeah. Brutus, you have already done that for which you should feel sorry. Your threats, Cassius, do not frighten me, because I am so protected by honestly, that your threats go past me as the ineffective wind of which I take no notice. I sent you a message of asking for certain sums of money which you refused me. I asked you for money because I cannot raise it by foul means. I would prefer to turn my heart into gold and my blood drops into silver coins than squeeze the hard hands of the peasants of their little money by any evil means. I sent you a message asking for some gold in order to be able to pay wages to my troops. To pay wages to my troops, I asked you to send some gold to me because I wanted to pay wages for my troops. Next up, but you refused to send it to me. Was this action on your past part worthy of you, Cassius? Do you think that I would have sent a refusal to you if you had demanded money from me when I become so greedy as to withhold such wretched bits of mental from my friends? Let the gods be ready with their thunderbolts to tear me into pieces. Cassius, I did not refuse you money. Brutus, you did. Cassius, I did not refuse. Yeah, yeah. Okay. Uh, you did, Cassius. I did not refuse. He was a fool who misinterpreted the answer which I sent you, Brutus. You have broken my heart. A friend, how to tolerate his friend weakness? But you are magnifying man, Brutus. I do not magnify weakness. Still, you use it against me. Cassius, you do not love me any. Brutus, I do not like your faults. A friendly eye could never see such faults. Only a flatterer's eye could overlook a foreign's faults, even if those faults were as high as Mount Olympus. Cassius, Antony and young Octavius, come and revenge yourselves on me alone, because I am fed up of this world. I am hated by the man I love. I am defied by my brother, and am rebuked like a slave. All my faults have been carefully examined and written down in a notebook, learnt by heart to throw on my face afterwards. Oh, I am full of grief that I could weep till my soul flowed with tears from my eyes. Here is my dagger, and here is my brave breast. Within is a heart richer than the treasure of the gold of wealth, and more precious than gold. If you are a worthy Roman, pluck out my heart, I whom you have accused of refusing you gold. Will you give my heart? Strike at me with the dagger as you struck at Caesar, because I know that when you hated him most, you loved him more than you ever loved Cassius. Brutus, put back your dagger in your scabbard. Be angry when you please. Your anger will be allowed to have free expressions. Do not do what you please. If you insult me, I shall oppose you. That you are in bad mood. O Cassius, you are the partner of a man whom my nature is as gentle as lamb. He compares him to lamb. I carry anger within my nature as the flint holds litten fire, just as the flint gives out a spark of fire only when it's stuck and immediately afterwards becomes cold again. So I have a momentary spark of temper and become cool immediately afterwards. Cassius, have I lived to be only an object of mirth and ridicule to my birth, when I am upset by grief and a fit of bad temper? Buddhas, when I spoke harsh words, I was I was also in a fit of bad temper. Cassius, do you admit that much? Give me your hand, Brutus, and my heart also. My heart also. Oh, Brutus, what is the matter? Do you love me enough to be patient with me when my quick temper, which I have inherited from my mother, makes me forgetful of myself? Brutus, yes, Cassius, and from now onwards, when you are angry with me, I will consider that it is your mother's chiding and leave you it that poet. Now poet comes. ठीक है, कोई poet आता है अंदर, ठीक है. Net. Permit me to go inside uh, to see the generals obviously, and there is some quarrel between them. It is not proper that they should be left alone with each other. Lucius, you shall not be allowed to see that poet. Nothing but that shall prevent me to stay behind. Stop me from going inside. कैसा कह रहा है देखो भाई. Okay guys. So now let's read. I'm on 187 page. This is indeed the way in which great men should bear great losses. Theoretically, I have as much belief as you in what you said, but in spite of that, my nature could not bear it in such a way. Brutus, well, let us who are still alive proceed to our work. Go out and play. बाहर जाके खेलो. बाहर जाके खेलो. हाँ. Go. Yeah, she's not going. I don't know why. And she's learning Hindi. I don't know why these days. She loves talking in Hindi, speaking in Hindi. Because most of her friends speak Hindi here, right? So she likes it. Let's ignore her presence in this room, though she will be doing. She's copying me actually. And she's saying me hi guys also. Okay, this is indeed the way in which the great men should bear the great loss. Cassius, theoretically, I have as much belief as you in what you have said, but in spite of that, my nature could not bear in such a way. Brutus, well, let us who are still alive proceed to work. What do you think of marching to Philippi immediately? Brutus says, Cassius, I do not think it would be good. Brutus, what is your reasons? It is better. It is this. It is better that the enemy look out for us. By doing so, enemy will spend their resources and exhaust his soldiers. Thus doing harm to himself. While waiting calmly in the same place shall remain in a state of complete rest, gain strength, and be ready for action. Brutus, good reasons which you have stated, but must necessarily yield to better reasons. The people between Philippi and this ground barely make a show of affection for us under compulsion because they gave us the supplies that we needed unwillingly. If the enemies marches through their country, they will. Okay, what was Brutus' reason? ये बहुत important है. Yeah, she's disturbing me, bro. इसको जाके बाहर ऐसे रख के आ जाओगी. खिजा दो कहीं तो जाओ. ऐसा कुछ ठीक है, but she can play, bro. There's such a big ground तो नहीं है, but there is a lot of space she can go. But she wants to sit in front of me and copy me. एक सेकेंड में नहीं करना चाहती टाइम वेस्ट. मिशन सक्सेसफुल. ज़्यादा टाइम नहीं लिया, बट यहाँ मैंने उसको बाहर भेजा खेले. आई प्ले विद बट ब्रो एग्जाम बोर्ड एग्जाम है यार, तो नहीं. ओके Cassius, it is better that the enemy look out for us. By doing so, the enemy will spend their resources and exhaust. ये नहीं करना, Brutus का करना है. देखो, good reason which you have stated, but necessarily yield to be better soldiers. Better reason, sorry. The people between Philippi and this ground merely make a show of affection for us. है ना, ये जो फिलिपी के लोग हैं यहाँ पे, ये उनका अफेक्शन नहीं हमारे ऊपर ज़्यादा ऐसा, ठीक है, for us under the compulsion because they gave us the supplies that we need unwillingly. They are the one who gave us. If the enemy marches through their country, they will with their help add their rubber and proceed refresh and reinforce and encourage. We shall deprive the enemy of that advantage if we proceed to Philippi, leaving those people. Okay, Cassius, listen to me, good brother. Brutus, excuse me for interrupting you. You must also consider that we have tried our best to get the maximum from our allies. Our troops are large enough. The time for fighting for the camp is arrived. The enemy is gaining strength every day. We have reached the peak of his strength and are more likely to decline. This is a tide in the life of human beings, just as there is a tide in ocean. If human beings avail this opportunity, it leads to success. Similarly, if human beings do not grab the opportunity when it comes, then their future advances will lead to disaster and suffering. A ripe opportunity now offers itself to us, and either we must make use of it when it is there, or be prepared to lose all we have risked. मुझे बहुत अच्छा लगा एक्चुअली. 189 द फर्स्ट पैरा. बॉम्ब है, बहुत अच्छा है, बॉम्ब है, वाह बॉम्ब है कह रही हूँ मैं. Cassius. Then, if you are so determined, let us proceed to Philippi. We shall march forward and meet the enemy. Meet the enemy at Philippi. ठीक है. Brutus, the darkness of night has come in slowly as we were. भाई ये पहला स्टडी विथ होने वाला है. इट इज जस्ट सो द ऑनेस्ट स्टडी विथ मी. ये मेरी बहन आके मुझे बैठ के मार रही है. Okay, I want to be very real actually. This is the main reason why I am not chopping this all. Okay, if you are so determined, let us proceed to Philippi. We shall march forward and meet the enemy at Philippi. The darkness of night has come in slowly as we are. Not here, not here, not here. Go out. Your friend has come, Alia, Bebo. हाँ, go see out there. Satish. हाँ, Alia, Bebo, Satish, Hasnail, all your friends have come. Go. Actually, they went to school today. She's searching them there. She's not able to get them. She doesn't go to school yet, so it's okay. The darkness of night has come in slowly as we are talking. We must obey the natural need of our rest, though we shall allow ourselves only a short rest. Is there no more to discuss? Cassius, no more. Good night. Early morning we will rise and go from here. Lucius, bring my gown. Farewell, good Messala. Good night, Atelius. Good night, noble Cassius. I wish you good rest, Brutus, during the night. Cassius, oh my dear brother, this night we get badly. Never allow such conflict to devise our souls again. Let no such conflict divide us, Brutus. There is no more any conflict between us. Cassius, good night my lord. Brutus, good night my good brother. Titanius Abetulus, good night lord brother. ये होता है, ठीक है. Next, Brutus कहता है ये farewell everyone. Farewell, ठीक है. इनका पता है हमारे यहाँ तो farewell वो farewell तो मुझे कुछ और दिमाग में आता है, but farewell is the last farewell. but ठीक है. Give me the gown. Where is your musical instrument, Lucius? Is it here in the tent? Brutus, why are you speaking as if sleepy, poor boy? I do not blame you. You are tired of having kept awake so late. Call Claudius and some of the other men. I will ask them to sleep on the cushion in my tent. Lucius, Varro and Claudius. Varro, does my lord call us? Brutus, I pray you, gentlemen, lie in my tent and sleep. Is it possible that I shall call you by the send you on your business to my brother Cassius? If it is, please, we will keep standing and wait for the orders you may be pleased to give us. Brutus, I will not have it so. Lie down, and good sirs, is it possible that I may change my mind? Look, Lucius, here is the book I was looking for so anxiously. I had put it in my pocket of my gown. भाई ये को सर्दी हो रखी है, मुझे भी जाना है हॉस्पिटल, बट ठीक है, ये पढ़ के जाएंगे. Lucius, I was sure that your lordship had not given the block to people. Brutus, be patient with me, good boy. I am very forgetful. You look sleepy. Can you keep awake for a while and play a tune or two on your instrument? Lucius, yes, my lord, if that will please you. ओके, अभी 2-4 पेज के बाद ये एक्ट खत्म होगा एक्चुअली. Brutus, it will please me, my boy. I am sorry that I gave you so much trouble. You are willing. It is my duty, sir. I should not press you to do your duty more than your strength. I know, young fellow, need time to rest. Lucius, I have already slept, my lord. Brutus, you did well, and you shall soon sleep again. I will not detain you long. If I live longer, I will look after your welfare. This is a sleepy tune. Oh, overwhelming sleep. Are you putting your heavy weight on my boy servant who plays this instrument? Gentle boy, good night. I will not be so cruel as to wake you up. If you fall over, you will break your instrument. I will therefore take the instrument from you. And good boy, good night. I am your evil spirit, Brutus. Brutus, why have you come, Ghost, to tell you that you shall see me at Philippi, Brutus? Very good, then I shall see you again. Ghost, yes, at Philippi. Be it so, I will see you at Philippi, the ghost. Now, ghost departs, okay? Now that you have disappeared, I am able to recover my courage, evil spirit. I would like to speak more with you. Boy, Lucius, Varro, Claudius. Sirs, wake up, Claudius. Lucius, my lord, the stirrings of the instrument are tuned. The boy imagines that he is playing the instrument. Wake up, Lucius, he says. Lucius, yes, my lord. Did you see some dream, Lucius, that you carried aloud? Lucius, my lord, I am not aware that I cried. Yes, you did cry. Did you see anything? Nothing, my lord. Go to sleep, Lucius. Claudius, Varro. Lucius, go sleep. You fellow there, wake up. Varro, Claudius, my lord, my lord. Why did you cry out so loud, sir? In your sleep. Did we cry out? Yes. Did you see anything? No, my lord, I saw nothing. Nor I did see anything, my lord. Go and give greetings to my brother Cassius. Ask him to draw, order his troop to march early in the morning and go ahead of troops, and we will follow our covenant will be shall done. And they go to call. Now we have our भाई बहुत टाइम हो रखा है ऑलरेडी आई नॉट डन कर देते इट्स अभी मुझे ऑलमोस्ट लाइक 30 पेज पढ़ने हैं सॉरी like this is I'm in 200 I have to read from 30 पेज पढ़ने हैं 31 पेजेस 30 पेजेस लगा लेते हैं इट्स नॉट इवन लाइक 30 मतलब 15 पेज पढ़ने हैं राइट या okay guys now enough is enough. Let's start studying. Let's get back to studying again. भाई मुझे इतना ज़्यादा सब बुखार टाइप सा रखा है आई एम हार्डली एबल टू स्पीक एनीथिंग बट वी विल इसके बाद पता नहीं मैं क्या ही करूँगी इसके बाद शायद मैं हॉस्पिटल जाऊँगी आई एम श्योर आई एम गोना गो टू हॉस्पिटल आई एम गोना टेक सम टैबलेट एंड स्लीप बिकॉज बहुत ज़्यादा वो रखा है आई एम जस्ट नॉट एबल टू शो हेयर because I'm giving up my energy little here but it's not here, it's here like okay. Act 4 scene 1 Octavius. Now Antony, our expectations have been realized. You said that the review would not come down but would remain in the hills and the higher reaches, but your reading has not proven correct. They intend to summon us to the battle at Philippi, here accepting our challenge before we have called them to fight Antony. It does not matter. I know fully what is in their hearts. Would actually want to be elsewhere, but they come down to attack us with an external show of courage to cover their fear. They think that by this outward show of bravery they will strongly impress us with the idea that they are full of courage, but in reality they have no courage. Messenger, get ready for the fighting, generals. The enemy is advancing with a great show of courage and military splendor. The red flag, which is a signal of a battle, is being displayed by them, and we must do something immediately to meet them. Octavius, Antony says, Octavius, lead our troops, okay? Lead our troops steadily and keep to the left hand of the level plain. He says it to Octavius, and Octavius disagrees. He says, I shall keep on the right hand of the field, you keep on the left, he says. Why do you oppose me at this critical? Like, why are you opposing me? भाई अभी ये होने वाला है, क्या कहते हो, ये होने वाला है, ये होने वाला है. Like, it's just almost a war time. Why are you opposing? Why are you fighting with me now? अभी क्या ये यूज भी क्या ये तू कर भी रहा है तो भाई मत कर. ऐसा पढ़ ले वाओ. ऐसा मत कर, जो मैं कह रहा हूँ सुन ले, बिकॉज तू मेरे से छोटा है. मैं ऐसा कहता हूँ, listen. I do not oppose you, but I will do so as I said. And you remain in there. Brutus. They stop and wish to have a discussion. Cassius, remain here. Titanius, we must go forward and talk. Octavius, marked Antony, shall we give the signal for the fight? Antony, no, Octavius, Caesar, we will meet them when they attack. Let us advance. The generals on the other side would like to have a talk with us. Octavius, do not move from your position till the order is given. Okay, he says it to his troops. Okay. मुझे बहुत ये हो रखा है थोड़ा. Okay. Brutus, you want to exchange words with us before exchanging blows? Is it so, countrymen? That does not, Octavius says this, that does not mean that we prefer words to blows, as in case with you. Brutus, good words are more effective than bad blows, Octavius. Antony, your foul blows are accompanied with fine words. Brutus, as can be seen from the wood that you made in Caesar's heart with your dagger when you had just greeted him with such fine words. Long live Caesar. Greetings to you, Caesar. Cassius. Antony, the nature of your blows is not known as yet, but you can speak very sweet words, so sweet that it seems that you have stolen all the honey from the bees of Hybla, leaving them honeyless. Antony, have not my words stolen the stings of those bees, leaving them stingless? Oh yes, you have left them soundless, because you have also stolen all their buzzing too. Antony, and you very wisely gave us threats before you tried to sting us. Antony, villains, you did not give any threats when you did not give any threats when your foul daggers stuck against one another in the body of Caesar. You grinded like apes, you cringed like hounds, and you bent before Caesar with humility of slaves, kissing Caesar's feet while accused across Casta like a dog that had not the courage of him in front, stuck him at और करता है कास्का यहाँ करता है, ठीक है, याद रखना, नेक पे. Oh, you flatterers, Cassius, you dare call us flatterers? Now, Brutus, you yourself are responsible for the way Antony is speaking to us. Antony would not have spoken these insulting words to us today if I had accepted my suggestion to kill him along with Caesar. Octavius says, let us come to the point to our business. If arguing is... Let us come to the point of business. If argument makes us perspire, the practical test would produce drops of blood instead of perspiration. Look, I draw my sword against the conspirators. When do you think the sword will go back into the shed? I will not, till the 33 wounds you inflicted upon Caesar have been suitably avenged, or till another Caesar shall have also been killed by the sword of traitors. मतलब he talks about himself. तुम मरो या मैं मरो, तब तक तो ये नहीं जाएगा. Brutus says, Octavius, you cannot die by the hands of traitors unless you have brought traitors with you. That is, if there are any traitors to kill you, they must be of your own side. That's what it means actually. I am not destined to die by Brutus' sword, which is the sword of a traitor. And Brutus says, oh, even if you were the noblest person of your whole race, young man, you could not die a more honorable death if you were to die by my sword. Cassius, he is a foolish young fellow, not deserving of honor of dying at your hands, Brutus, as he has allied himself with a man who takes pleasure in theatrical performances and other forms of merry making. भाई मैं कर्चिप ले लेती हूँ, it's okay, मैं उठ के भी नहीं जा पा रही हूँ. Antony, you are still the same ill-tempered fellow as you used to be. That's what he says, Antony. Then Octavius, come, Antony, let us move away from here. We defy and challenge you traitors. If you have courage to fight us today, come to the battlefield. If not, come when you have the inclination. Cassius, well, let the wind blow, let the waves rise, and let our vessel float bravely as it is sure to do. The storm is about to blow and everything is at stake. Brutus, oh Lucius, listen, I wish to have a word with you. Cassius, Messala, what is your order to be, General? Cassius, Messala, today is my birthday. On this day I was born. Give me your hand, Messala. You be my witness that contrary to my wishes, I am like Pompey, compelled to stake the liberty of all of us upon a result of a single battle. You are aware that I used to strongly believe in the doctrine of philosopher Epicurus. Now I changed my mind. Now I have begun to belief on omens and premonitions, the things that foretell the future. He was a believer of what? He was a believer of क्या है भाई, डॉक्टर हीरा फिलोसोफर वो बिलीव करता था, बट वो नहीं करता, ठीक है, मतलब he has changed his mind. Why? In the course of our march from Sardis, two huge eagles descended upon our foremast standard bearer, and they continued to sit, feeding and eating greedily from the hands of our soldiers. Those eagles accompanied us to Philippines. This morning they have flown away and disappeared, and in their place birds of ill omen like ravens. ईगल्स हड़का ईगल्स भग गए, अभी बर्ड्स आ रखे हैं इल ओवर, जो रैवेजेस हो, क्रोज हो, काइट्स हो, hover over our heads and look downwards on us as if we were animals like to die and soon become their prey. The shadows are like covering which presages death for us, and our army lies under that cover ready to die. Okay, Basila, do not believe all this, Cassius. I believe it only partially because I am fresh in spirit and determined to face all the dangers steadily. Brutus, yes, that is so Lucius, Cassius. Now, most Brutus. Bro, I'm like, this is honestly, this vlog is gonna be there on my channel. Like after probably 5-6 years, I'll see this, that oh एग्जाम के दिन मेरे को सच में बहुत गंदा बुखार आया था, बट मैं पढ़ी, मतलब मैंने कुछ तो पढ़ा था भाई, पूरा मैं उतना आई कुड नॉट गिव माई बेस्ट, बट जो मैं इतना कर पा रही हूँ मुझसे इतना भी नहीं हो रहा अभी. It's okay. Besla, do not believe that Cassius says, oh, now, most noble Brutus, may the goods stand favorably towards us, that we, dear friends, as we are, may enjoy peace and rest after the tumult of the war, and go on to old age, but become the affair, because the affairs of the men remain always uncertain. Let us decide what to do if worst happens. In that case, we are defeated in this battle. This would be our very last time we have spoken to each other. In that event, what have you determined to do, Brutus? In that exact accordance with the rule of that philosophy, which made me condemn Cato for committing suicide, because somehow or other it seems to me a low and a cowardly act, simply from fear of what may happen to put an end by suicide to natural duration of life. I am determined, arming myself with patience to anticipate the term of life, and to wait for the fate ordained by some divine power that govern our destinies below on earth. Yes. If then we are defeated in this battle, will you have no objection to lead as a prisoner by our enemies in a tramp and in a procession through this? No, Cassius, no. Do not think, you noble Roman man, that I will ever go to Rome as a prisoner. I have no noble mind to allow myself to subjugate to humiliation. This is the very day that must mark an end of the work which had begun on the 15th of March, Ides of March. मुझे तभी पढ़ती हूँ जब खुशी से टाइप भी होते हैं, अच्छा भी लगता है. कौन है भाई, मुझे कसम से ऐसे यहाँ पढ़ने में ये लगता है, ठीक है. हाँ, तो मैं जब मैं पढ़ती हूँ तो मुझे ऐसा लगता है कि talking about to be here, but yeah, it's not about me for sure. And whether we shall meet again or not, I do not know. Therefore, let us bid each other an everlasting farewell, forever and forever. Farewell, Cassius. If we do meet again, well, we shall smile at each other. If we do not meet again, well, we are separating from each other in a very fit and a proper manner. Cassius, forever and forever. Farewell, Brutus. If we do not meet again, we will really smile joyfully. If we not, it is true that we are separating from each other in a fit and a proper manner. Brutus, that being so, lead your forces. Oh, I wish what were known in advance at the end of this day, but it is enough that the day will end, and then one will know how the exact business ends. Come home, let us move away from here. Act 5, Scene 2. Brutus, ride Messala, ride and give these written orders to the troops in the other wing, condemned. Okay. देखो यार मैंने बंद करने की कोशिश करी, क्यों वो फिर आके चिल्लाएं यहाँ पे, unnecessary noise, right? Let them make an attack at once, because I see nothing but a lack of spirit on the part of troops led by Octavius, and a sudden act on them will overwhelm and defeat them. Ride Messala, ride, let all the troops of Cassius launch an attack. Act 5, Scene 3. Cassius. Okay. Oh look, Titanius, look, you are soldiers, villains, as they have proved. Okay, Cassius says now, Titanius, if you, bro, इसे मैंने बंद कर रखा था और मैंने आई डिड नॉट ओपन इट आफ्टर कम लिटिल 2 4 पेज पढ़ लिया मैंने बट ठीक है. It's not that Cassius who lies upon the ground there. He does not seem to be alive. Oh, what a great misfortune. It's not that Cassius, Vesla says this. It is. It was him, Vesla. Cassius is no more in this world. Oh, Satek sir, just as you are setting the scenery covered with your red rays, so has entered the life of Cassius covered with his own blood. The glory of Rome has departed. The period of our good fortune is over. Now begins the period of darkness, hardships, and dangers. Our work has been ended. It was doubt about the result of the mission that led Cassius to commit suicide. Oh, it's 1 7 something. Yeah. Next. Okay. मुझे कैसा हो रखा है यार अब. चलो पढ़ते ही अब क्या ही कर सकती हूँ मैं. Basila. Yes, it was the doubt of gaining a clear victory that led him to commit suicide. Oh, hateful Eller, you are a product of melancholy. Melancholy makes people imagine evils. Why do you give such thoughts to me? And I was, oh my gosh. लाइक आई डोंट रियली सी योर रोड, लिटरली मैं आंसू आ रहे हैं इतना ज़्यादा यो रखा है, और ठीक है। Act 5 at seat 5 we are done. This is the last this, okay? So this guys, that is it for this one. I could not shoot anything more. मतलब पढ़ तो लिया मैंने सब कुछ, but कैमरा बंद करा मैंने because I could not sit like that. मुझे देखना चाहिए था guys, but it's okay. This is it for this जो भी था ये study with me. I hope you liked it, and I'm honestly feeling not well. I know it's not a good thing. भाई एग्जाम टाइम में, वो भी बोर्ड एग्जाम टाइम में ही हो रहा है, मतलब बहुत बुरा लगता है. Is there any remedies? प्लीज़ टेल मी कि मैं क्या कर सकती हूँ, बिकॉज मुझे लिटरली आई वांट गेट रेड ऑफ दिस एज इन वन डे. कल एग्जाम है, करीब मेरे साथ होगा, तो सबसे मैं तो पक्का रो दूँगी. मैं ऐसे बहुत गंदा हाथ में हो गया. आई रियली डोंट वांट की, बट नाउ आई एम गोइंग टू रश टू हॉस्पिटल क्विकली. एंड या अब मैं हॉस्पिटल जा रही हूँ, मुझे टाइम लगेगा. लाइक इफ़ आई it's 1:20. If I go to the hospital now, I'll come at 3:30 something. Like, why I'm feeling like nursery is so real now, but it's okay. It is real. I know that. I've always known that, but it's okay. Never mind. I also wanted to say one more thing, that please tell me in the comment section that how are you preparing, what are you preparing, and what are the important chapters. जो आपको लगता है कि ये आएगा, ये तो पक्का आएगा यार, because I am not into such predictions. मुझे कुछ समझ नहीं आ रहा है जो आएगा क्या आएगा, because I'm just so confused and like क्या बताओ यार, not in that mood. But it's okay. If you watched it till here, you know what to do. That's like, share, comment and subscribe. And thank you so much for watching. And अब यहाँ तक देख लिया है वीडियो, तो भाई एक लाइक, एक कमेंट और एक सब्सक्राइब. कमेंट ये कर देना कि आप सब क्या पढ़ रहे हो. So yeah. Also tell me that how much are you expecting in your language paper. तो बताया सब लोगों ने, but literature paper में तुम एक्सपेक्ट कर रहे हो तो मुझे बताना. But yeah, that is it for this one. Love you all. Bye.